All right, one last story and we'll cut it. We'll call it a day.
All right.
Some neighbors are upset
Okay.
after a man installed a huge black concrete swastika symbol in his front yard.
Oh, my goodness. Where was this at?
Steve Johnson, longtime resident of El Sobrante, California. That's ELSOBRANTE.
Right.
El Sobrante, California. Neighborhood claimed that the display is for aesthetic purposes and was never intended to be
offensive.
Exactly. You're catching. You're catching.
Holy shit! Look at that thing. Wow.
It doesn't represent anything, he said.
It's as big as a pool. That's fantastic in its fucking awfulness.
That represents me not having to pull weeds over in that part of my yard. That's what it represents to me. What does it represent to you? He used it for weed control.
Weed control. Good answer.
I think that's what I'm going to name this segment. A swastika for weed control.
Weed control.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
I know. I saw it.
I just put it in the chat room. Holy shit.
In a different interview, he indicated that the display has historic significance, but it's not a Nazi symbol.
Right. No, not at all.
I like those signs. I think that they look cool.
Right.
It's a Tibetan sign that goes way back before the swastika was invented. Right. Some neighbors weren't buying it, and they were convinced that it meant that Johnson was... Let's see. Some neighbors weren't buying it and were convinced that it meant more than Johnson was letting on.
His wife Ava and his son Adolf were unavailable for comment.
Renee Schultz, a Jewish woman who has been Johnson's neighbor for 27 years, thought the swastika was problematic.
What an asshole.
Yes, the neighbor Renee Schultz affirmed to ABC7 when they asked her if she found it.
She found it what? On Facebook?
No, she found offensive on behalf of the Jews that died with that.
Jesus.
So she's speaking for all the Jews.
She is.
Yeah. I always laugh how they always ask one person for their thoughts to basically speak for everyone.
That's right. The one neighbor, she knows.
Yeah. Well, yes, absolutely.
Terrible.
I was very clear with him about my feelings about this.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong. I don't like it. But it is his yard.
And then he laughed and laughed at me.
Well, that's the only part that I can agree with exactly her opinion. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But then again, it is his yard.
Yeah. Then she went in his backyard and crawled into his oven for no apparent reason.
Yeah, exactly. Community members are also worried that the symbol has tainted their El Sobrante neighborhood, and it will impact their children and their families.
Oh, shut up. You live in El Sobrante, for God's sake.
Yeah. There's that crazy guy with the swastika in his yard. Don't look, kids! Don't look!
I don't know anything about El Sobrante, but that being said, that tells me all I need to know about El Sobrante.
Right.
Not a major hub that people are going to be, like, affected by.
Well, these kids are going to be affected for the rest of their lives.
Sure they are.
Although people, who are the people?
You know, people.
They have expressed their concerns. What are they concerned about?
They're scared, dude. They're very scared.
Are they?
Offended, outraged, scared. How can this be happening in our neighborhood?
Right, of course. Next thing you know, he's going to raise a Confederate flag.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Not that. My goodness.
Although people have expressed their concerns, authorities are unable to take action.
Of course not.
Well, what are they going to do? Illegal. It's like, hey, you can't have that in your yard.
Yeah. The best thing they could probably do is find out that he didn't have a permit.
Right.
Make him get rid of it because he didn't have a permit.
Right. Assuming that the ordinances within the city don't allow that without a permit.
Right. Well, it's construction.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I don't know. I mean, geez, oh, man. Now, if he raises that to make it an above-ground pool, that would be hilarious. Like 6 foot tall. Paint red.
In a statement provided to NBC, Contra Costa County Supervisor John Gioia said that the county doesn't have the ability to force Johnson to remove the symbol. He instead asked people to speak out against what could be perceived as a symbol of hate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a symbol of hate.
Yeah.
This is an unacceptable thing because of what it stands for and how people perceive the symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you perceive it.
I mean, is a middle finger a symbol of hate?
It depends on how you perceive it.
Well, I mean, what's not a symbol of hate?
I don't know.
I mean, if I point at you with my index finger harshly and shake it hard, is that a symbol of hate?
It could be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Anything could be a symbol of hate.
Yeah.
And I'm certainly not trying to I do not want to be trying to fucking say that this guy's not anything but an asshole.
Yeah, but the point is that everything that's allegations or ambiguous or whatever is taken as gospel.
Yeah, you know how this would go away? If nobody gave him any attention at all.
Exactly.
This guy got exactly what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
He's a national story now. He wanted attention. He got it. And eventually the story will go away, and so will the fucking thing.
Right.
Or the weeds will overgrow it. Oh, that's right. It's weed controlled.
It's weed control.
Weed control.
It's weed control.
That's the funniest excuse ever.
Yeah, I don't have to pull weeds on that part of the yard because that got big bricks laying on top of where the weeds would grow.
That's really a good excuse.
Yeah. This is an unacceptable thing because of what it stands for, how people perceive the symbol, Gioia told NBC, adding that the law enforcement said that they're not investigating. What's there to investigate?
What would they investigate?
Yeah.
It's there.
It's
so
there.
What?
Okay, I drove by. There's this thing in your yard. It's built out of bricks. Yeah. Looks like a swastika. What else can I say about it?
Oh, we need to see if it fell from the sky.
Okay.
That's what I think we could investigate.
Yeah, what kind of investigation are you going to make?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you put this in, sir? Yes, I did. Okay, investigation over.
You have a Jewish neighbor? Yes, I do. Is this against her? No, it's not. Why do you have this, sir? Weed control. Okay.
Goodbye.
I'll note that in my report.
It's called Jew be gone, not weed be gone.
Exactly. A Bay Area-based group, the ADL in San Francisco, which aims to stop the defamation of Jewish people, also tweeted about the incident.
Oh, good. That's good. They at least they made their opinion known.
Yeah, at least they went to social media to get this solved.
Thank God they took it to a valuable place like Twitter.
Yeah, of course. Urging Johnson to remove the sign. Is it a sign?
I thought it was weed control.
It's a sign that the world is going to end for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was, yard maintenance.
Exactly. While there has been backlash, some community members don't believe that Johnson had bad intention. Neighbor Vince told NBC News that he has known Johnson since childhood, and while upset, are you really upset?
No.
He is convinced that Johnson is not trying to hurt anyone.
Know why he's upset? Because he's being interviewed and he can't just say, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, or he can't say, yeah, I don't know that guy. Well, we heard you went to the grade school with him. You guys are, lifelong residences here. I thought you guys knew each other. Well, I guess I do know him a little bit. Yeah, but I heard that you guys own a boat together. Isn't that true? Well, yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that. Well, I'm outraged by it as well. Like the rest of the community, I'm outraged. Even though he's my friend, I'm outraged.
Yeah, I'm upset about this.
Meanwhile, he probably high-fived him when he said he was doing it.
No, he was actually over in there helping him put it in place.
Exactly. Let's dump the plaster here, sir.
Yeah. I consider listen to this verbiage here. I consider the guy harmless. The guy. Yeah. Maybe he's a little too lazy to be full-blown neo-Nazi. Mary Salinas, another neighbor, agreed.
See, no.
He's too lazy.
She's going the wrong way there.
He doesn't even make a good Nazi. He's just fucking lazy. He just put that big old swastika out there and let it be. At least he wasn't doing a goose step or Heil Hitler. Hell, he doesn't even wear any kind of a military uniform when he leaves the house.
I don't know a whole lot about Nazis, but I know this: they generally stop with a tattoo. They don't go and fucking plow their yard, flatten it out, and fucking throw a 20-foot swastika in their yard made out of marble or something.
It's made out of weed control.
Weed-controlled marble. They don't go to that length. Not usually. I think lazy is the wrong word.
Right.
He's definitely not lazy. He's a go-getter.
Yeah.
He's a grand dragon.
Mary Salinas, another neighbor, said that Johnson has always been nice to everyone as long as you're not Jewish.
Yeah.
She said, I look at his behavior and attitude toward us. We've never had a problem with the guy.
It sounds like the guy lives in a decent neighborhood. It sounds like he's the dick in the decent neighborhood.
Yeah, he's the dick in the punch bowl, or the turd in the punch bowl.
Turd in the punch bowl.
Yeah.
Sounds like he has a bunch of neighbors that are actually thinking like regular human beings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing over there. I mean, I never had a problem with him. I don't know why he's doing that, but what are you going to do?
He's a douche, but it's his yard. That's basically what they're all saying.
Yeah, that's all they're saying. It's just like, what am I going to do? The guy put the swastika in his yard, so what am I going to do?
Exactly.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, leave me alone. Get out of my neighborhood with your camera.
Yeah, you got one dog looking one way, you got the other dog looking the other way, and then you got the old man with the white hair saying, hey, what do you want from me?
Yeah, looks like something we know, doesn't he?
Some people might.
I hope everybody got that.
Somebody
joke.
might get that. I don't know.
I would hope every listener. If you didn't get that joke as a listener of this show, you really shouldn't be a listener. I mean, come on.
A Twitter user felt the same way and responded to the ADL San Francisco tweet, indicating that it might be time to view the swastika as the symbol as it started out as, instead of the sign of hate that it has become. So they're advocating, saying that the swastika was from what was he saying? It was an early sign before the swastika.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it's like Turkish or something.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Tunisian, yeah. Let's view it as a Tunisian symbol instead of something from Germany.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, if we view it like that, then there's no problem. Problem goes away.
Yeah, I would say
it's all perception.
Mm-hmm. It's pro-Islam the way I see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's time to talk about swastikas because they aren't actually offensive at all to others. The swastika is an old traditional symbol used in many Asian religions and even Native American traditions. Swastikas are also traditional family crests in Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, what are you making a big deal about? Just because some pervert in Germany, turned it into something. It's just like the circle sign.
Yeah, the Chins and the Lees have always supported that sign.
This all started on 4chan. If you look at your history and look up 4chan, you'll see that the swastika wasn't meant to be a hate sign.
It was the early teletype version of 4chan.
Exactly. Johnson has not removed the sign, and it's unclear whether any action will or can be taken.
Yeah, which means they can't.
Yeah. I own this house. I'll put what I want. It's none of your guys' business, Johnson told the news.
Yeah, pal. Good for him. No apology from this guy.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm going to leave my Tunisian symbol alone.
Bravo.
Yeah.
No apology.
Now go eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, no apologies. I like it. He's a dick, but I like that he didn't apologize.
Yeah. I like it. It's in my yard. It's my house. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to like it.
Yeah. Now beat it with your stupid cameras. And your
dumb... Pally.
Yeah, get out of here.
Beat it. Leave me alone.
Scram, Sam.
I love those kind of stories. I just love how it just drives everyone insane.
Well, in this one case, it didn't drive anybody insane except the reporter.
Yeah.
Seems like the only one that was offended was one dummy on Twitter and the reporter. Everybody they interviewed in the neighborhood was like, couldn't give a shit.
Even the Jewish lady.
Yeah, she's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them care. Good. It's the way more people should be.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but yeah, it's his yard.
I would love, once this clears, once the dust settles on this, I would love to know what he was doing, though. I mean, forget his answer that I just like it and it's just a Tunisian symbol and all his other bullshit. I would really like to know, was he just trying to get fucking attention? I mean, why else would you do this? Why would you put a swastika that big in your fucking yard?
Yeah, I agree.
That would be what I would love to just sit down with this dude at the bar and be like, dude, what were you really thinking? You know, it's just us, two guys talking here. What were you thinking? Are you just trying to fuck with people?
Probably.
That's got to be it. It can't be that he was a fucking fan of Tunisian art.
Yeah.
Look at his house. He lives in a fucking dumpy house. Lives in a dumpy old. I mean, look at that thing.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's a step over a trailer. One step past a trailer, and he's fucking gutting his yard with a swastika. Shut up! You're just trying to be an asshole.
Yeah,
that's fine. You're an asshole. Cool.
Yeah,
but don't say that you did it to fucking represent Tunisian art. What a fucking dumb answer that is.
Or not to have to pull weeds.
Yeah, that's another. But I do like that he did not apologize.
Yeah, good for him.
Didn't give 1 ounce. I love it.
Right. All right, well, that's going to wrap up another edition of the Classic Metal Show. So us two privileged dicks are going to just head on out of here.
That was entitled.
Entitled dicks. We're going to head on out of here.
Yep.
We'll come back next Saturday. We'll do some more funny stuff.
All right.
That's if my entitled ass can get out of bed.
Yeah, me too.
Drag myself up to this palatial studio.
Yeah, well, maybe you can get, with your entitlement, you can get somebody to lift you and carry you.
True. Absolutely.
You know.
All right. Well, for the guy with the swastika in his front yard, I think the only way to end the show properly is to leave you with some Dennis Leary with Asshole.
Right. Perfect.
All right. So appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Go over there and subscribe to Vimeo. Get your video feed and all that fun stuff. And, shell out a couple bucks. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah. All right. Well, here it is. It's Dennis Leary from the No Cure for Cancer release. And this is Asshole. And so until next Saturday night, this is your two assholes saying have a great week.
Bye, kids.